In this video, I will show you how to complete Assignment 5 with Apache Netbeans. First, you click on Projects, go to Assignment 5A, Program 5A. This file will take a series of 3 integers, then calculate their product. So we have a new scanner, and then we prompt the user to enter 3 integers. We have an integer array. Well, array is the variable, new integer 3 in brackets. So this array has 3 integers. This is a for loop. Integer counter is initialized to 0, and while counter is less than the array length, which is 3, perform this statement, then increment counter by 1. So we have array element 0, because counter is now 0, which is the first element in the array, equals input dot next integer. So the first element is dependent on what the user inputs. Then counter becomes 1, and the user inputs the second integer, and then the third integer. And then, after the for loop is over, we have the system.out statement, string, decimal number, new line, character. Product is array 0th element times array first element times array second element, which is the first, second, and third integers. Let's run the program. Enter 3 integers. I will input 3, 6, 9. Product is 162. Now let's go to the second program. This file will generate 2 random numbers from 1 to 6, then calculate their sum. This process will occur 36,000 times. So we have secure random numbers as the variable, equals new secure random. Java has a way to generate random numbers. Integer array frequency equals new integer 11 in brackets, so this array has 11 integers. The for loop integer roll is initialized to 1, and while roll is less than or equal to 36,000, perform this set of statements, then increment roll by 1. So we have integer number 1 equals 1 plus random numbers dot next integer 6. So really, the program is just generating a random number from 0 to 5, because 0 is the first number. So we must increase the number by 1 to make it a random number from 1 to 6. Integer number 2 equals 1 plus random numbers dot next integer 6. So we have these 2 numbers that are being rolled, and then we calculate their sum plus frequency, number 1 plus number 2 minus 2. And then we have system.out string 10 spaces string new line sum 10 spaces frequency. And then we have this for loop. Integer sum is initialized to 2, and while sum is less than or equal to 12, perform this statement, then increment sum by 1. So we output this statement, 3 spaces decimal number 10 spaces decimal number new line, sum, which is a variable, and then frequency, which is sum minus 2 element. So if the sum was 7, we take 7 minus 2, and we get the 5th element of frequency. Let's see how the statement runs. This was a random process of selecting the sum of numbers. Note that the ones in the middle occurred more frequently than the other ones.